Okay.
Obi was, yeah. These are the holes they use to spy the people and they shoot them from inside. And these two
Wow.
fight,
Only two strong men carry this.
Bring down his leg to the Oh, they use this to go fight them, and then catch them as slaves. Two strong men.
Two strong men carry this on their shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Two men.
Two good men.
Oh, yeah.
Strong ones.
Where are the two men?
Men.
Now today, 100 men can't carry this stuff here.
No, forklift.
Two slaves carry this stuff.
Carry it.
If you can't carry it, you better die.
What? Oh my God.
These people are
What? Two men.
They are strong. Because military, they just close their hands like this 2 seconds. Before they open it, you see water inside the hand. When they step like this, before you move the leg, you see there is water. They are very, very strong. You can't kill them with a gun. Immediately you shoot him, you just
what kind of men are these?
put the hand there, they bring this thing out.
What kind of men?
Bullet for you.
Black people.
Black.
From what tribe? No, what kind of men are these? Come on.
This men, when they were taken to, America that way, they just let them use their bow hands to take this gold mines. It is very, very, very important.
What?
So they suffered. They suffered before they died.
Something has happened. Something has happened.
Now just like you to watch Ghana stance, coastal stance here. All the time in this spot. Being pictured in the sound. Very nice. This big fort was built in the ship.
Like carry a baby carriage.
100 men.
You and your
100 men of today can
sugar
carry this stuff.
cane.
We're talking about 2 men carrying this stuff to the bush and fighting and arresting and catching people and turning them into slaves. This is wicked. Like you say, where is this supposed to come from?
Yeah, man.
This is wicked.
This I couldn't get.
Oh, Lord.
Unless you go and pass the other side.
Unless
To the world on the other side.
Can you go down?
you hold
I will. I'm right behind you.
It's very serious. Wow.
a slave before?
Yes, he was taken
as a slave.
At the age of 14.
At the age of 14?
Yes.
And then he, to where?
To West Germany.
To West Germany,
yes.
And then he came back, he freed himself.
Of course.
And came back. And then he came and died here.
Yeah.
And that was 1703 to 1784. William Dr. Antonio William.
Dr. Antonio William Amo. 81 years.
This is now the burial ground of the slaves. The castle is just here, and the man, the guide is saying that when they died, they just dig over here from the stretch of that to that building, the corner of that building, to this particular spot. They open the ground, they dig, and when the hole is full, then they close it. So it seems as if we are looking at some bones that are actually protruding. They are coming out. Oh, this looks like a face I'm seeing. It's the skull. It looks like something like that. Well, don't dig it. And they are all over the place. It seems as if it's a mass grave. They dump all of them over here. And they die and they just dump them. They just dump them. And almost all this area, yes, the people are, you can see them all scattered, the bones are scattered all over the place. You can see them all over the place. Yes, mass grave. Mass grave. When they died, you just dump them. You just dump them. You just dump them. Yeah, that's a bone. Bone right there. Human bone. Man's grave. They died there, they just dumped them here. This is the castle. It's for Sebastian in Shamar. This is the castle. And just behind the castle, this way you have man's grave that was dark. And when the people die, they just dump them in, and the man says they dump them until the grave is full. The hole, the big hole is full, and then they cover it. So that we're seeing the bones just showing on the ground now. They're being washed out. Coming. It's a very pathetic sight. Yes. This is where our ancestors were dumped. Alright. Alright, we've seen enough. And we are going now. That's the sea. That's the sea. What sea is this? That's Atlantic Ocean? That's Atlantic Ocean right there. And that is where the missionaries or the Western slave masters came by and took our people, slaves, and then began the slave trade. All right. Ernestine couldn't go with us because she couldn't get down from there. You all right? All right, we are done. All right. Even Shamar, and there's some terrible plague or disease has affected the coconut over here. All these coconuts you see are dead. They are dead, and some are still dying. Understand there's some kind of disease that affected them, and I don't know whether they found a cure yet. But this is killing almost all the coconuts in this area. Everything, all the coconuts seem to be dead in this area. It's a sad situation. I don't know whether the infection was bacteria, virus, whatever, affects human beings. But it seems as if it has affected almost all the coconuts in this area. You can see it. It affects the branches. The branches die, living no leaf on top of it, and then gradually the whole coconut tree dies. And this is what is going on. It's a serious, terrible sight. People's livelihood, people's source of income, and it's gone overnight.